What's up, everybody? That's my best Nick impression. That's not actually what you do, but you come in, you go, "What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Fandom Fights." And you're Nick, and I'm Tim. Welcome to the show. Nick, how are you doing today? We got a great match. You excited?
Hey. That's my Tim impression. I'm doing well, Tim. Thank you for asking. I'm excited. We got a good match today. And yeah, should be good. Do you want to tell us who's playing, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, we got Brittani Tapley going up against Jay Burnz. This is going to be a play-in match to the tournament, so winner will be in the Summer 16 seed tournament. Loser will, well, they won't be. And it's going to be an interesting match. Both great players. One, a legend, been here a long time in all of the leagues. Always puts up really good performances. And then one is a continuing rising star from last season, Brittani, who had a really dominant win earlier this year against Brooklyn Vale. And I think that was the only time she's played this season, right? In singles? That sounds right.
Well, she was also the MVP of the thing, but
she did do that as well. That's true as well. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, no, you said it. Jay also getting a win earlier this year against no, Mark played Nazario. Who'd Jay play? Quick. Garth.
This is your job. You're supposed to know this. Jay will tell us. Yep. But it's going to be an exciting match. Both very good players. Let's go hear from them right now in the promos.
All right, Jay. We are playing Brittani, obviously somebody that we know very well, very good player. We got something on the line here today with this tournament. You know, I obviously think you deserve to be in, but there's only 16 people this year, so it's tough. How you feeling about this match?
It's going to be a tough one. Brittani knows her stuff. Hopefully I can remember some of the stuff that I have forgotten over the years about some of the things that I thought I knew, or some of the things that I think I thought I knew, and pull out a W. Will it happen? I don't know. If it doesn't, I might just end up spending the last $200 I own on movie posters.
Well, you've been around the block. I don't think there's anyone who should intimidate you as good as Brittani is. So good luck to Brittani, but better luck to Jay.
Well, Brittani, you're back in singles. It's been a little while, but you have proven that you can hang with basically anybody now. And I think it's time to do it in the tournament. But to do so, unfortunately, we have to go through Jay. I love Jay. I spend a lot of time talking to Jay. We bond over stupid Dragon Ball Z dubbing jokes. We like each other, but I really don't like what you are going to do to him today. But we have to, because you need to win this tournament to continue your rise in the Fandom Fights arena. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I think even though just playing the one game, it was a pretty dominant win, and I've been playing well in teams, so that's kept me playing. And yeah, I also really want to get into this tournament. I'm going to pretend I don't have the number one contender shot today, because I think the best way to get experience is to get in this tournament. And yeah, Jay, he's great. He was really good to me in Club Dread, but unfortunately, gotta do what I gotta do. So.
Exactly. Buy your shit, by the way.
Yes.
Nick.
Tim.
There's a lot of layers here. I forgot that Brittani used to be in Club Dread.
Yep.
Used to be a faction mate with Jay.
Correct.
Bit of a butting head there. Also, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again, because obviously I don't remember where I say things, but it's still weird to me when David says buy our shit. I don't know why. Is it weird to you? I don't know.
Nope.
I'm tired. Let's get into the match. Nick, how does round number one work?
Round number one. It's going to work like this. Each player will get 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer down. At the end of 15 seconds, you'll say pens down. You will then reveal your answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
No.
Okay.
Great.
What's question number one?
Question number one will come in the category of Middle Earth. And your question is, who plays Pippin in the Middle Earth series?
Would you take on this role?
Yeah, easy.
If someone asked you.
No. Oh wait, no, I can't. Tim,
You
what are we
busy that
talking
day?
about? I wanted to say something, but it would give away a clue to who the character is. I know both of these players know who we're talking about, but just in case they didn't, I don't want to give them any hints.
2, 1, pens down.
Let's say I'm too tall to play the role anyway.
Let's go to Jay
Billy Boyd.
and Brittany.
I actually get them mixed up sometimes, but Billy Boyd.
Billy Boyd.
So do I.
Yeah.
Correct. All right, your next question is going to be in the category of DC. Which DC film features the main villain trying to acquire a weapon called a snook? I have something to tell you, but it does have to do with this question, so we're gonna have to save it. We're gonna have to save it for the next one. I'm sorry, but who do you think gave Scott the nickname Scarvy Dent? Do you think he came up with that himself because he liked that movie, or what do you think's going on?
It's the first 2 letters of his last name.
Just look
Or
at
his
it.
first
right
name.
there. 5. I get it.
I can read.
I just want to know where it came from. Pens down. Let's go to Jay. Or no, we went to Jay before. I'm sorry, Brittany.
The Losers?
And Jay.
Makes more sense than Steel.
The Losers is correct. So Brittany will take the 2-1 lead. What's next?
As soon as you said Snook, all I could think of was South Park.
Your next question will come in the category of Star Trek. In Star Trek Generations, what is the name of the dreamlike realm that Soren is trying to enter and Picard goes and meets Kirk? Tim, you're all over the place today.
I'm a little crazy.
You started with Jay on the first question, even though he is on the right.
I always go with whoever asked the question. I take from whoever's right underneath. So I remember who to go to, and it still didn't work.
No. It immediately it didn't work.
That's what I try to always do, but it didn't work this time. 5, 4,
the next question.
2, 1, pens down. So because you asked the question, Jay is under you. I go to Jay first. Jay, what was your name?
And it was the first question. I said the Nexus.
And Brittany.
The Nexus.
The Nexus is correct. Point apiece as we get into your next question, which is going to be in the category of the worlds of DC. In Wonder Woman, what is the name of Steve Trevor's friend who always wanted to be an actor? No, so earlier you had the question about the snook. What I was going to say was I had no fucking idea. We're just reading that question, not even looking at the answer. I was like, I have no fucking clue. Zip, nada, did not know in the slightest, which is, I mean, like, you love that movie, though, don't you?
It is good. It's very good. Big fan.
I like it, too. Just,
Top 3 DC.
4.
Stand by that.
4. Interesting. Pens down. Brittany.
Samir?
And Jay.
Samir.
Yep, we can take both of those answers. 4 to 3. What is next?
Your next question comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. What specifically does Tip lock O inside of when they first meet in Home?
Who says you can't go home? You know that song?
I says. Who says you can't go back?
And that's a matter of fact. Good song.
That was random. That's like a very early.
4.
I don't even remember when that came out, but
2.
that was a long time
1.
ago.
Pens down. I want to say the 2000s. Jay.
I said a fridge.
And Brittany.
Yeah, I also put Fridge.
I would accept both those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure it's a fridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have freezer, but there's really no.
There's no
distinction
distinction
in the
between
scene,
the
so
two,
yeah.
so
That's
I would take both. Okay, so 5 to 4 in favor of Brittany. As we get into your next question, which is in the category of the MCU. What U.S. city is Shang-Chi living in at the beginning of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings? I'm sorry, I didn't ask a question about you. My God, such a needy bastard. My dog.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
I thought you were going to say Maggie.
No, I was like, he's talking about Maggie. What the fuck?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought Nick was going to say.
I would never.
5, 4.
You would not be alive if that was
one. Pens down. Ain't that the truth? We'll go to Brittany
San Francisco.
and Jay.
I swear to God, that hill is only in one place in San Francisco.
Yeah.
San Francisco is correct.
Your next question will come in the category of James Bond. Who plays Nomi, the new 007 in No Time to Die?
I've got lots of time to die, but I don't want to.
I just started singing.
have lots of time.
I just started singing the Mission Impossible theme song.
Well, you should sing the No Time to Die song. Here it goes. That pissed off Scott back there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jay
Oh, fuck. I think I got the wrong one. Lashana Lynch?
and Brittany.
Yeah, Lashana Lynch.
Okay.
Lashana Lynch is
Yeah.
correct.
I was like, fuck, is that what her name was in Captain Marvel? And then I was like, no, I'm an idiot.
All right, guys. Your next question is going to be in the category of YA. In Twilight, what does Bella's father, Charlie, give to her as a homecoming present near the beginning of the film?
I am so mad at myself that I knew this as fast as I did.
Hey, man. I think we've all been there. At least once.
You know what? I'm going to say it now. Twilight, not the worst YA series.
No, not
Not at all. The Divergent
No.
series exists.
We're on the same page.
I'm with Jay. Yep, I'm with you guys. I agree. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jay, or no, Brittany. Who answers? Brittany.
I think I'm misremembering. I put pepper spray.
And Jay.
A truck.
The truck is
Oh,
correct.
okay.
So Jay
He gives her the
ties
pepper
it
spray
up.
later.
Yeah. Okay.
7-7.
Hashtag Team Charlie.
I agree. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Pixar. Which Pixar film features a boy breaking his arm after falling from the second floor of an abandoned house?
Do you think that Jay will just walk around, win or lose this match, and just be like, I tied it up on a Twilight question? Whatever.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
It's going on my TikTok to my 1,158 followers.
5.
I'll take a
4.
repeat.
All right, that's going to be Brittany's first repeat.
All right, the question again. Which Pixar film features a boy breaking his arm after falling from the second floor of an abandoned house?
One of my favorite things as a host watching this game is when someone uses a repeat, and then while you're mid-repeat, they're like,
Duh.
and like,
Yep.
because that's just what happened to Brittany. As you're reading the question, and she
I was looking
writing
this
on the
away.
board.
Didn't see it.
Yeah.
Darn. Now I'll
One of my
never. Oh,
favorite.
wait. We're recording it.
That's true. Good.
Do it again. Do it one more time.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Jay
Most crushing 8 minutes in a movie ever. Up.
and Brittany.
Up.
Up is correct. All right, we are all tied up 8 apiece as we get into the final question of the round. It's in the category of fandom quotes. Your question. Which Halloween series character said the quote, "But he's not going to get us, not this time, because we will never succumb to fear"?
When's the last time you succumbed to fear?
Not last. No, this was last night. I was reorganizing some Blu-rays, and I stood up, and there was a spider that was going like this off the ceiling, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. But then I killed it.
The spider was on the ceiling with his hand going like this.
1. Pens down. Yes.
Magic.
Let's go to Brittany
Laurie Strode.
and Jay.
I also said Laurie Strode.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Tommy Doyle.
Oh,
He Doyle's
right.
himself.
Yeah.
So, at the end of round number 1, we are all tied up, Nick, 8-8. Brittany has 2 repeats remaining. Jay has all 3 and both challenges intact. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
All right, how does round number 2 work?
Round number 2. It's going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like to spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. And be aware that stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Worlds of DC, Mission Impossible, DreamWorks, DC, Middle-earth, Horror Icons, Star Wars, and Alien versus Predator.
All right. So, Brittany, because you are higher ranked and we are tied, you will get to decide if you spin first or defer to Jay. So, what would you like?
What do you think you do?
Can I see the categories one more time, please?
Sure.
Read the wheel, David.
I honestly think you could try and spin first on this one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with that.
All right.
Okay. So, Brittany is spinning first. Brittany, this will be your spin.
Okay.
Didn't matter.
Great spin, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. I know it's not like, but we are shooting for a geek one, right?
Yeah, I'd like to spin again, I think.
Okay.
If they're on there.
Let's spin again.
All right. This is your second spin.
You know that feeling shooting for a geek category in a geek match.
It's on Star Wars.
All right. Use your repeats if you need to.
Yep.
And multiple choice.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, do you want to go ahead and give Brittany her questions in the category of Star Wars?
Gladly. Brittany, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Star Wars?
Yep.
All right. Your first question. Which Star Wars film features someone surviving being sucked out of their ship after the bridge is destroyed?
The Last Jedi.
That's correct for 2 points.
I'm Mary Poppins, yo.
Your second question. Dennis Lawson plays which character in A New Hope and again in The Rise of Skywalker?
Just need first name or full name?
We'll take first name.
A Wedge.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What kind of weapon is used to kill Viceroy Gunray in Revenge of the Sith?
A lightsaber?
That's correct.
Okay.
2 points.
Because that's too easy.
I was like, it's not a trick question.
Okay.
Your penultimate question. Which character has used the fake name Tool while undercover in a Star Wars film?
I will take multiple for that.
All right. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, Kira, B, Jyn Erso, C, Tobias Beckett, or D, Cassian Andor?
Go with C as in Charlie.
That's correct for 1 point. And your final question, Brittany. In Return of the Jedi, how specifically does Luke cause the last speeder to crash, ending the chase through the forest on Endor?
Yeah, specifically, yeah, we're going to go to multiple just to be safe.
All right. Your multiple choice options. Is it A, cuts the front of it off, B, causes it to crash into another speeder, C, causes a tree to fall on it, or D, ties one end of it to a tree?
Yeah, I was going to over-explain that. A.
A is correct for 1
Yep.
point and the end of Brittany's round.
It was a really good round, Britt.
So she gets her total
you.
up to 16 to Jay's 8. Is that what you have?
Correct.
All right, so we'll bring back the wheel and Scarby Dent for Jay Spin. Oh, I guess we won't bring back the wheel. I guess we'll remove the
Right
wheel.
round 1, Jay.
All
Take it
right.
down, Louis?
All right, go ahead, Nick.
I'll take the Star Wars questions again. That'd be great.
Almost.
Lands on Alien versus Predator.
Shall we probably spin again, right?
So we ride once more into the Valley of Death, my good man.
All right, we'll spin again.
Once more.
I'm the translator.
And on opponent.
Oh, of course it does.
All right, so we'll bring back in David
That sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had like 2 options, but he got the Bond and the DreamWorks questions right in round 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he spun away from Alien versus Predator. So I say we can
That
go
or
with
he did miss
that.
the Horror Icons quote, but like
Yeah, we can go horror, or we can just go DreamWorks
I
because
kind
you
of feel
got.
like DreamWorks is broad enough. I
Yeah.
think, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
do DreamWorks. Yeah.
Let's stick with the plan. DreamWorks.
Okay. So, Jay, I will be giving you your questions in the category of DreamWorks animation. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, buddy.
Your first question. Which DreamWorks film involves a young girl trying to help an escaped lab creature find his way home?
Give me multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Monsters vs. Aliens, B, Abominable, C, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, or D, Home.
B, Abominable.
That is correct for 1 point.
It was like, it's the Snowman movie.
All right, your next question. In Megamind, the hero Metro Man fakes his death to pursue a career in what?
Music. He wants to be a musician.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's funny. They were just listening to me watch a breakdown of Megamind when we came into this call.
Indeed, we were.
Your next question. Who voices the squirrel Hammy in Over the Hedge?
Steve Carell.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. In How to Train Your Dragon, where specifically does Toothless hit the large final dragon with a fireball in order to defeat it?
Nico's going to be mad at me because I got to go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, the wings, B, the belly, C, in its eye, or D, in the mouth.
Ooh. The eye.
That is incorrect. Brittany, chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, the wings, B, the belly, C, in its eye, or D, in the mouth.
Mouth.
That is correct.
I was stuck between those two.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, your final question in the category of DreamWorks animation.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, here. Both hands.
What specific type of sea creatures are Sykes's 2 thugs who take Oscar to get eaten by a shark in Shark Tale?
Yo, one of them they're Damien and Ziggy Marley. They are jellyfishes.
That is correct for 2 points. So at the end of Jay's opponent's choice, he gets his total up to 15. Brittany with the steals at 17. Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
All right, very close game as we get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3. It's going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we reach the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get in round number 3?
No.
All right. What is the first category, Tim?
Their first category that they can bet points on is going to be fandom quotes. Let's get bets, starting with Brittany.
0.
And Jay.
Ha ha ha! 0.
Stats only. Here's the question.
Oh, Caleb's favorite round.
Yeah, right. Your question. In which Star Trek film will you hear Kirk say, "If I hadn't tried, the cost would have been my soul"? Of course, we're referring to Kirk Kolkowski.
Yes.
In this question.
Correct.
Yep. It is fun that Kirk actually really likes Star Trek. He always drafts it in Fanzone
Do you think that's why?
because of his name.
To because of the name. Like maybe
I don't like the Boss Baby because of Tim. Like I don't.
Like an adult now. I'm wondering if like he was a youngin.
3.
Like,
That's fair.
oh,
2.
I like that name.
1, pens down, or Jurassic Park. I should have said that. Let's go to Brittany
I blanked. I just put Generations.
and Jay.
Star Trek 3. Search for Spock.
Search for Spock is correct, but no
damn it, I
points
should've bet.
gained or lost. Nick, what's next?
Your next category for which you can bet points on is DC.
Let's get bets starting with Jay
1.
and Brittany.
2.
Okay, Nick, what's the question?
The question is, which family member of hers does Laurel Hedare kill because they were the head of the cosmetics company in Catwoman?
That was the spider again.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the Amanda Show?
Yeah.
There was a skit where totally Kyle, he told a story about a spider crawling down from his ceiling. He was like, spider. The spider was all, Kyle.
1, pens down. Let's go to Jay
I said her sister.
and Brittany.
Her husband.
Her husband is correct. So Brittany will go up to 18 or no, 19.
19.
19 to
19. Jay is to 14.
Yep. Good game.
Okay. So
Good deal.
the next category that you guys can bet points on is going to be Marvel. All right. We will get bets starting with Brittany
2.
and Jay.
Samesies.
All right. I believe here's the situation. If both players hit,
I lose.
Brittany will win the match. If both players miss, Brittany will win the match. If Jay hits and Brittany misses, we will move on to the next question. So, your question in the category of Marvel. Who plays Shola, the Duke of Oxford's quartermaster, who goes on missions with him in The King's Man?
Damn it. Great game, Brittany.
Have you ever
We'll see, but
been the man to a king?
No.
Have you ever been a king who had a man?
No. 2.
Have you ever
1,
been Tim?
pens down. I'm not Caleb Coho. We'll go to Jay
Jaimin Hansu.
and Brittany.
Simon Hansu.
And your winner, Brittany Tapley. We were looking for Jaimin Hansu. Jay, you were.
Yes, I would officially like to challenge. Can I have my manager brought in, please?
Yes.
Scott, you
Yeah.
saw the same thing I saw. She had
there was
Jaimond Hansu. She had a D at the end of her answer.
Diamond. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
We're going to lose if we don't. So
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we are back from the challenge. Jay pointed out we are not accepting Brittany's answer. She did have a D at the end of Jaimon, which makes it Jaimond, not the name. So unfortunately, Brittany will lose the 2 points and bring her total down to 17. Jay will gain the 2 points and go up to 16. So now we have a 1-point game going into a 4th question. Nick, what is the category?
The category is the Wizarding World.
We'll get bets starting with Jay.
2.
And Brittany.
2.
Okay. What's the question, Nick?
The question is, what type of food does Dobby drop on Mrs. Mason in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Are you a never mind. I keep doing this. All I can think about is something that involves the question. I've been really bad about this. 5, 4, 3. I know. 2, 1. Pens down. Jay
A cake.
and Brittany. A cake is correct. So 19 to 18.
Oh my God.
1 question remaining. The category is Pixar. Let's get bets starting with Brittany
Going for it, 2.
and Jay.
Gotta go yard, baby.
All right. So once again, here is how this is going to go. If both hit or both miss, Brittany will be the winner. But if Jay can hit and Brittany misses, Jay will be the winner. So here is the question in Pixar. In Toy Story 3, who gets sent to the box by Big Baby during the escape plan?
So on the last question, were you going to be like, Nick, have you ever been like a cake?
I was gonna ask you what type of like food would you want to like draw? I don't fucking know, man. Like,
hi, Tim. Haha, it's not the answer. What are you doing?
Sorry. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jay.
Is it Barbie?
And Brittany.
I went Mr. Potato Head.
And your winner, Brittany Tapley. Mr. Potato Head was the correct answer. So 21-16 final
fantastic
score.
Game.
Very close one all the way through. Nick, what'd you think?
Yeah, fantastic. I know Jay feels a little bad about that challenge, but it's part of the game. It's a strategic move, and it helped him.
Challenge.
It helped him get from the third question in round 3 all the way to the end.
Yeah.
It was great. Both these players tested each other. This truly was new school versus old school, and I don't think it could have been any closer the way it came out. So I'm very happy with how the match turned out, and I think I have an inkling both the players might be as well.
Yeah. So let's get into post-match interviews, starting with Jay and Nick. Take it away.
Joseph, how we doing?
Good, buddy. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, man. Obviously, never fun to talk to you first after the match, but you got to leave with your head high a little bit after this one, especially the way Brittany's been playing with her MVP status in the last one standing. Plus, she got her first knockout earlier this year. Brittany's been on fire, and you took her to the last question, so that definitely speaks to your ability to continue to hang in this game after all these years. How are you feeling about your performance?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little mad that I missed a couple of questions and I went to multiple choice on a couple of questions in round 2. But Brittany played lights out, man. It sucks that it comes down. Like, I don't normally feel bad about challenging petty things, and the D will probably be called a petty thing. I don't feel bad about challenging jail versus prison. The D on the end of Jaimon Hansu, on the other hand, it sucks a little bit. This is probably the best game I have played in the last little bit. And Brittany pushed me, bro. I didn't expect to get 8 points in round 1. It helped that they gave me a category that I don't necessarily hate in round 2 as well. When I got stuck with opponent's choice, Alien versus Predator, I spun away from. I've been studying horror icons. There's just so much there. Had you kept YA on the board, I'd have been screwed. Cut that part out and we'll edit that in post. But no, this was a great match. Brittany played a hell of a game. I should have bet on the quote. And I think that might have changed the outcome. And that's just on me. Quotes is such a broad
quotes,
category.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get. It was
Scott, what were your thoughts on the match, buddy?
Unfortunate. No, Jay played great. I totally agree. I think this is his best match in a while. It's a shame that he won't be in the tournament after a performance like that, but I understand the tournament is what it is. The only thing that I regret, Brittany just knew a couple more questions. It wasn't, it didn't really come down to anything more than that, I feel like. And Jay did awesome with his opponent's choice as well, too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially on opponent's choice, too, to make it all the way to the match like that. Jay, you played fantastic. We can't wait to have you back. We will be seeing Necronomicon in the summer ladder, so that'll be a fun time. And we'll definitely see you in singles post-summer. So congratulations on a well-played match today as we bring in our winner of today's match, Brittany Tapley. Brittany, your last match was, how you say, a little bit easier than this one?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Jay really pushed you, made you work, but I think, if anything, this might prepare you a little bit more for what you're going to experience in the tournament. And yeah, like I said, you played a lights-out game, going 8 for 10 in round 1, sweeping your round 2. Little hiccup that there's not a person who's been playing for more than a couple months can say that they haven't done something like that. But it's a learning experience, and you'll definitely correct it for next time, I'm sure. How are you feeling about your match today and your prospects in the tournament?
Feeling good overall. I played well in round 1. That was more just the answers weren't in my wheelhouse. And as much as I like to say I just want to make the match closer, no, I just, for some reason, last second added the D, and I don't think it's petty at all for him because it does change the name. And he played like a fantastic game with opponent's choice. Like, yeah, I appreciate like having this match because, you know, having to bet 2 on the final question, you're gonna have to do that in the tournament quite a bit. So I think this, while it was closer than I wanted, it's gonna prepare me really for the tournament.
Absolutely. David, thoughts on Brittany's performance and her chances in the tournament?
I think Brittany played great today. I mean, look, I very recently wrote Die Another Die. So, like, Diamond Hansel thing. So, one of the things that I told her when I started managing her, so look, if you're going to be with me, you have to, like, you cannot miss a Star Wars question. That's like a thing that has to happen. But yeah, I mean, we knew that taking Star Wars was something that could work for us because that's one of Jay's strongest categories. Yeah. And again, in opponent's choice, we know Jay is a studier, so we know he like can study a lot of categories, and we had a plan of DreamWorks because Brittany has been working on it. And I mean, we got a steal, and when you're playing at this level, that's most you can hope for in an opponent's choice.
Yeah.
So
trying out to be the difference maker in the game.
Yeah. But again, 8 points in round 1, not missing in round 2, and only missing a little thing in round 3. That speaks volumes of how great Brittany is, and I think everybody should be scared of facing her in the tournament.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Brittany, congratulations on the win today. We will see you very shortly in the summer tournament. So, Tim, put a bow on it.
Yeah. Good match. Really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, as you said up top. It was a great match. Jay played fantastic. I agree with the challenge. Like, I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do to win sometimes. And he tried his best, and he made it a very close, entertaining match. And Brittany, like, I agree with David. People should be afraid to play her in the tournament, 100%. So, can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see what Jay does with Economicon next. Very exciting. So, we will see all those things coming very soon. Thank you so much to everybody here tonight. And we'll see you with the next one. So, have a good one. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.